What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. It is August 12th. Happy Friday, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to Schmidty's MLB Picks on Guy Boston Sports. I'm your host, Ethan Schmidt. Not quite back to the full slate, but 14 games in action in Major League Baseball today. Lots of great options on the board here. The Cubs and the Reds get the day off after the Field of Dreams game, and that was so cool again, once again this year. What a beautiful setting it was. It's Feel Good Friday, Hawaiian Friday. I'm coming at you with three of my favorite gameplays, our YRFI of the day, and a couple of player props for the people, because that's just what I do. And we might even have a Friday parlay of the day. Stay tuned and keep an eye on the pinned comment as always. My ballers, where you guys at? We love you and we will never stop letting you know. Drop those special emojis in the comments. We are so thankful for your extra support. And Schmidty's MLB Picks is starting to pick up some traction here in the MLB betting scene, and we are so thankful for that. You guys can follow me on my Twitter at the Ethan Schmidt and join our Discord. Today is going to be pretty quick because I sort of screwed the pooch here today. I work overnights and I got home and I passed out, and we are getting the picks up late today, so that is on me. But we will not take a day off this week. Maybe Friday should be my day off because this happened last week too, but it's all right. I know you guys appreciate it nonetheless, and like I said, we'll get you guys more research if you want it. Feel free to reach out to me directly via DM or on the Discord. If you want to support the channel, you can become a baller for just $2.99 a month. You get a badge next to your name, a bunch of exclusive emojis to use right here on YouTube. We also have ballers only giveaways, and the more ballers we get, the more special things we can do for you guys. With that being said, we are closing in on 11,000 subscribers, just over 200 away. In yesterday's video, we had 6 new subscribers, so thank you guys so much for the support, and we will be doing a ballers only giveaway for our 11,000 subscriber milestone, and it's really huge for us if you subscribe. If you're new to the show, it takes 0.5 seconds and we are tearing it up, so it's well worth it, I promise you. And drop a like for your boy Schmidty if you've been enjoying this show. And we have an MLB shop affiliate link, just another way you can help support the channel. If you get your favorite team's gear, think about us and shop through our link. That link will be in the description as always. Our recap from Thirsty Thursday. We had another WOZZATIVE day on the channel. So awesome here, and we crushed it. We pushed on the White Sox Royals under 8. The White Sox are terrible, and we are never going to pick them here unless it is really worthwhile here on Schmidty's MLB Picks. But we tried to go with the under, and the White Sox still couldn't get it done for us, and they give up 5 runs to the Royals. And then the D-backs' first 5 run line made the mistake here. I knew they were going to win the game, but I got overzealous on that first 5 run line, and the D-backs did not cover for us, did not come through. And then Cubs money line in the Field of Dreams game, they did that with a breeze, winning 4-2, and that game did go under like I thought it would, but I'm glad we went with the Cubs money line as well. Slight dogs yesterday. Our YRFI Pirates D-backs didn't come through, unfortunately. We get the womp there, but our Thirsty Thursday player props absolutely smacked. We went not 2, not 3, but 4 for 1 pretty much on our player props. Goldschmidt over 1.5 total bases easy, and then he piped a home run, and I told you guys to sprinkle on that. Absolutely surgical as move here as well. When we took Goldschmidt's total bases with the Iglesias hit in the same game parlay for plus 100, that cashes with ease. And then we also had Steven Kwan. I told you guys take him total bases, and he hits a home run. So I think this has to account for at least 3 winners on our batter prop plays, to say the least. And Dylan Cease over 7.5 Ks. He crushed it. Well, just hitting it with 8 strikeouts, but it's Dylan Cease. Our ride of the day, our boys at Calling Our Shot came through and gave us the Cardinals Rockies over 11.5, and it looked like it was dwindling, but then both teams come through late in the game, and the Rockies win 8-6. Shout out to our guys on Calling Our Shot. Go check out their work. Obviously, they are crushing it and dominating dominating this MLB picks game, and I'm just trying to get like Logan and Austin here and keep bringing y'all winners. But with that being said, you guys can drop your hashtag ride of the day each and every day in the comments. We always go with the gameplay, but if I see a player prop I like as well, we will ride with that. We usually tend to do that. We didn't get a player prop in the comments yesterday, but I'll give a shout out to Mr. Jackson. He gave us the, what was the play, Mr. Jackson? He gave us the Marlins Phillies game under 8.5 runs, and that was easy breezy. Take Marlins unders, guys, unless today they're playing the Braves. And with that being said, we are moving on here. I'm giving out free picks, so I'm gonna drop my cash app for you guys. You don't feel obligated to send me anything, but if we hit big or you feel like giving a one-time tip, it's there for you guys. It's Feel Good Friday. Let's have another winning, positive, WOZZATIVE day here on the channel. Keep the momentum going. We are going for our 5th straight winning day, absolutely tearing it up since the beginning of July here on Schmidty's MLB picks. And like I was saying, our first gameplay of the day, we have the Atlanta Braves at the Miami Marlins here today. Odorizzi on the mound and Pablo Lopez going here today. And like I said, I'm gonna fly through these. If you want to look for more, get more research and thoughts from me, please sign up for our Discord and find me on there. But I'm taking the Braves on the money line. Just an absolute easy pick for me here today. I know people are trying to fade and go with the Marlins here, but it's the Braves. It's always the Braves, and they're going to chop on here against the Marlins. I think Odorizzi is going to have some positive regression here in a road start, and it's this Miami lineup that is not the same without Jazz Chisholm, and this Braves lineup is going to terrorize Pablo Lopez. I mean, the Braves are top 7 against righties, and this offense is just dominant. So I really like taking the Braves here today. Pablo Lopez he had a good start to the season, but he really hasn't been the same over his last 2 or 3 starts, and I think the Braves are going to get to him. I'm taking Atlanta on the money line, and I also don't mind their run line as well. Next, we have the New York Yankees at the Boston Red Sox, one of the biggest rivalries in sports, and that series gets underway at Fenway tonight. And this one is easy for me as well. I am going to take the over 9 runs. I think we were getting an outstanding value, and this has gone over, I believe, the last 5 matchups between these teams, and the over is like a 4-0 at least in the last 4 at Fenway in this matchup, and I think that the Yankees are going to roll. I don't mind taking the Yankees. We're getting a great value on them here. They are slight favorites by like minus 0.5, I think minus 115. So I really don't mind the Yankees, but I don't want to be a square all the time and take the Yankees straight up. But I do love the over in this game. Evaldi and then Domingo Germán on the mound, the right-handers, and I think either of these teams can get to either of these starting pitchers here. Evaldi is not good at home, and this Yankees team is going to take advantage for sure. I could see the Yankees putting up at least 5 or 6 runs in their own right here today. I'm taking the over as the safe bet, over 9 runs in the Yanks Red Sox. Our last gameplay of the day. This one has been kind of a toss-up. I mean, I love a lot of these plays here today. A lot of first 5 team totals I'm riding. I'm taking the Braves to get 2, Padres to get 3, and then the Yankees, I think I took them to get 3 over Evaldi. And then also looking at this Mariners-Rangers game, Seattle dominates Texas, and I really do like taking Seattle today, but their money line is a little bit juiced at minus 160. So then it made me look at the Phillies-Mets game, and I really do think that the Mets are going to roll the Phillies. I know the Phillies have been a hot team, but the Mets have been even hotter in my opinion, and Philly isn't necessarily dominant against New York. So I'm going to take the New York Mets on the run line. This is probably my riskiest play of the day, but we're just taking a big shot here on Scherzer and this Mets team to go out and dominate the Phillies. And I did not like the way the Phillies look getting shut out by Miami to close out that series yesterday. And the Phillies are 0-4 in the last 4 meetings, and the Phillies are 0-4 in the last 4 meetings in New York. And I really don't mind the over in this one either. The line is at 7, and the over is 4-0 in the last 4 meetings in New York. but I'm going to take our chances here on plus money on the New York Mets run line. It's time for our YRFI pick of the day, one where we think a first inning run will be scored, and I'm looking at this Oakland Athletics at the Houston Astros game, and the YRFI is at -120. And now I think this is just a great spot because Houston, they really should be able to get a first inning run here against, I think his name's Austin Aller, and Aller actually has given up. Bringing up the numbers here, Aller has actually given up 5 first inning runs this season so that is not very good here. And then Luis Garcia is 13-7 on the first inning run, or on the NRFI, I would say. So 7 times Garcia has given one up, and with that, and looking at that, the Astros are putting up a first inning run 65% of the time at home. They are 7th best in the league at 60%. And then you look at Oakland, obviously not a high scoring team, but they are putting one up 47% of the time on the road. So I really do not mind this YRFI for the odds. And then you can't go wrong with the Yankees, Red Sox, but that is a little bit more juiced at -130. Well, those are my favorite YRFI picks. It's time for our player props here today. I don't think we're going to go with the pitcher prop here today unless keep an eye on the pinned comment or look at the Discord. We might have some bonus plays looking at pitcher props. I mean, you can't go wrong with Max Scherzer, obviously, but he does need 8 strikeouts. But it is a great day for hitting here. I love so many options on the board for us, and taking a look at the numbers, I mean, you can't go wrong with any of the Yankees here today. Aaron Judge, his home run is at +180. That is a good sign that the books think that he's probably going to hit one out of the park here today, and rightfully so. He's been crushing the ball. But then I really like DJ LeMahieu for a value pick, batting .357 with 1 home run against Evaldi, and he's had a hit or more in 17 of his last 25 games. And then you can't go wrong with our boy Vladdy Guerrero on crushing it on the hit streak. I think it's up to 20 games now, and he has a hit or more in his last 23 out of his last 25 games, and 2 home runs in his last 6 games. And he's just due for his total bases. I think he missed it the last 2 or 3 times in Baltimore, but I think that he will get it here today against Cal Quantrill. And we talked about Julio in his return from injury, his last return from injury. He came in and hit a home run in his return, and he's back in the lineup for the Mariners. So I like Julio Rodriguez over 1.5 total bases here as well. That will do it for Schmidty's MLB picks. I appreciate you guys bearing with me as Fridays, it's the end of the week and I am absolutely depleted, but I love you guys and I'm gonna continue to keep getting out the content. Please like, subscribe, share, it goes a long way. Join the Discord, follow me on Twitter at @TheEthanSchmidt, where I post the final plays each and every day for Schmidty's MLB picks. Thanks for tuning in. Let's have another winning, positive, WOZZATIVE night here on the channel, going for 5 straight. Let's get it done. I'm Ethan Schmidt. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace out.